Mr. Castaldo, thank you very much for being here in Armenia and for agreeing to the interview. Could you say a couple of words about yourself and the parliament that you represent?
Thank you very much to you for that great pleasure to be here representing the European Parliament, being a member of that assembly. And I come from Italy, I come from Rome, and my name is Fabio Massimo Castaldo, and I'm a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee of the European Parliament.
Recently, as we know, the European Parliament passed a resolution urging Turkey to recognize the Armenian genocide and recognizing Armenian genocide as such by the parliamentarians. Could you tell us a little bit about the process, how it all went and what was your role in it?
The group I represent was the first group that proposed a resolution of the centenary of the Armenian genocide, and we really did a great fight inside the European Parliament to have a resolution in such an important date and on such an important issue, not just for Armenia, not just for Europe, but for the whole humanity. And happily, after some hard negotiations, we got a good text in general. Maybe it could have been even a bit better, but anyway, we can say enoughly satisfied with the final result. And we also proposed 2 amendments that were included and voted by the majority of the Parliament in the final text, referring to the speech of His Holiness Pope Francis on the Armenian genocide. I truly believe that it's a duty, not just a pleasure, it's a duty we had to facing history, to have an expression, an official sentence, an official resolution on the European Parliament on the genocide. And I absolutely hope that the Turkish government will take advantage of that occasion, that historical occasion, in a spirit not of condemning but of a reconciliation with their Armenian neighbors, and so they will be able to take a look at the new millennium with this really spirit of cooperation and the spirit of friendship.
As we were watching the vote, we saw that it was a great majority of the parliament voting. So could you comment on that? What is the proportion of people in the parliament who are supporting this?
But in general, I could say that the great majority of the parliamentarians were in favor of the text, because I think that we had a good exchange and very hard exchange during the negotiation phases. That was where I was one of the negotiators representing my group, but there were also other negotiators with representing other groups, and we really discussed every single word, every single sentence. That shows that there is a general European commitment against genocide, and it's very important.
How do you think this resolution is important, especially where can it lead to in terms of further recognition of the Armenian genocide? What are the future prospects after this?
I think that now it will be a very important step, because that resolution should push the national governments, all the national governments of Europe, and even outside Europe, and even among the candidates, to recognize the genocide and to punish all the behavior that are trying to deny that, because of course the last step of a genocide is always denying, and it's a way that will kill first twice the deaths and kill twice the hope and the spirit of those who survived. And so I hope that that occasion will restart the debate all over the world. So it seems until now the reactions were quite good in general, and we will continue observing with a lot of attention, because as I said in my speech here, I really believe that we cannot in any case sacrifice human rights and the world recognition of human rights to commercial aspect and to commercial purposes. This is our priority, and we should show that the European Union it's a symbol of that kind of defense of human rights all around the world. Otherwise, we will deny the values that really built up the European Union.
Would you like to say a couple of words about Italy?
Yes, I must confess that I'm disappointed by the behavior of the Italian government, that wouldn't not to express a clear recognition and a clear position on the genocide. One of the Secretary of State Mr. Gozzi said in the television that that resolution of the European Parliament wasn't opportune. There was no opportunity to have the resolution with that timing. I was completely astonished by that position, and I think that that position won't express the opinion not only of the Italian institution but of Italian people and citizens that are very close to the Armenian people and very close to the defense of human rights all around the world, especially because we passed through the experience of fascism that taught us that we should not really lower our level of attention in any case, and that's why we will continue to put pressure on all our institutions for the fight for human rights.
Thank you very much for all
was
the
a
work
pleasure.
you have been doing and you are doing, and thank you for being here with us. We hope to see you again in Armenia soon.
Thank you very much.